Full armor mech. Hit the music. Welcome back to another Bit Legend video. I told you it was coming. You were patient. It is here. Full armored mech. I think this is the best legendary fusion in the entire game. Let me show you why, because we are making him today. Holy smokes. 55% speed, 10% triple damage, also known as strike. I like the stats. His agility is a little bit low, but that speed should make up for it, and we'll be testing him in battle today. Closest enemy, 1 SP heal target. 1 SP attack target, that's the moneymaker right there. 1 SP attack random. Look at the damage percentage on this. So you've got 108 to 162 on the target skill, so you get less damage the more control you have over where the skill is going. And then here, 156 over 234. This is gonna shine when you're not facing deflect or when you are fighting against a single enemy. Let's say you've killed all the trash, you're in Elim, you killed all the trash, but the final boss is still there, so you're just gonna start chunking out these really big hits. That is going to be very, very exciting. 2 SP attack weakest, you know, it's worth talking about, but that's not gonna be the focus of what we're going for. This is nice, and we can finally make it. I have been doing Raid 4 to try to get more final mechs, because final mech goes into this guy as well. And obviously I spent a lot of him making final mech plus 10. I'm still gonna use final mech. I still think he's very valuable. Cerberus was a pain in the butt. This guy, Extinction, was pretty easy. I think he goes into Pioneer, so you guys have seen me make him before. Cerberus was a pain in the butt because he takes 10 of these robot arms, and at the time of filming this, Black Market is open, and Mechanical Arm, this is the only place that you can get these. You can actually get them if you're rank 2 to like rank 25 in GVG, but my guild is always rank 1. Such a shame, right? And so we get I think we get these instead, and those go into Warlord, which is kind of off the horizon. He's not really what I'm focusing on right now. But mech arms. I do think that Cerberus is overpriced because you need 10 of these. So I think you're spending 1,600 gems just to get the materials, and then you're getting an epic fam. Typically, to make an epic familiar, epic fusion, it costs 1 epic, and it costs like a rare or a common or something like that. So let's show what I'm talking about. Let's click on the right things. So yeah, so here, if I want to make an epic, or I want to make an epic fusion, it takes 1 epic and it takes 1 rare. Here it takes 2 epics. Here it takes 1 epic and a blue mechanical gear, and only 3 gears. Only 3 of these blue gears, much cheaper. Here it takes an epic and a common, you know, but when we scroll all the way on down here to Cerberus, he is super overpriced. Look at this. Look at this. So you gotta catch this guy in 612, and that is where the blueprint drops for this recipe to get Cerberus. So his name is Ghoul, and then you gotta get these mech arms. As you can tell, I'm getting more mech arms because I'm planning on making another one of these, and I'm planning on stabling full armor mech, and that's what I'll kind of put my efforts into. But let's go click some buttons. Let's go do the thing. Look at that. You know, you will notice that I did pick up a handful of other legendary fusions, and I've made videos talking about the legendary fusions in general. But I've been jumping at the bit to get this guy going. After this, I'm going to start aiming towards Swordsman, but we'll talk about him when we make his video. Other than making these just to make videos and show you guys cool stuff, I gotta say, if it wasn't about making videos and showing you guys the cool stuff, I would just stable this one, and that would pretty much be it. Even if really cool new fusions come in the future, let's say 6 months down the road and we're talking about tier 10, that's not official, I'm just kind of throwing that out as a theoretical. I don't think that full armored mech is going to get replaced anytime soon. And you've got to have 4 familiars or 4 minions on your team anyways. So I'm pretty sure you'll find a place to put your full armored mech. Look at that. Oh, the pings are going to start coming in. Look at that. He looks awesome. I like it. I think Deity looks a little bit cooler, and I still think Deity is a good investment. I don't know about stabling Deity, but good investment. But I'm always kind of looking at the horizon, what's coming out in the future. And I think full armored mech is probably going to be safe. But oh man, I'm excited. What are we going to do We've been having a good day. This is the day where I spent filming most of the elimination. Maybe I should use him in elimination, because I've got to do some elimination, right? How much energy do I have? I got enough. Let's do an elimination. Let's do both at the same time. Watch it be something horrible that has like attack random or that whole thing. You guys know what it is. Boom. Haven't fought Insect Hole. Why would his name be Insect Hole? Oh man, some things are lost in translation, but some things are gained. Strange creature Insect Hole is from the other end of the space teleporter. It has entered the desert city. Let's go kill some bugs. I think this is a deflect tank. I think this guy has deflect, but he looks like a tanky boy. Let's go over here. Okay, enemy block plus 15, enemy hit points minus 15, enemy damage taken. Okay, so that's gonna be a pretty tanky boy. During the battle, damage to an enemy is reduced by 75% for the first attack. We know how to deal with that. The lower the hit points is, the higher damage will deal. Okay, so we need to snipe these boys out of here. I'm not too scared about any of these things. The 75% damage reduction, we can deal with that pretty easily. Let's take Gosler Croc out, and let's put full armored mech. And just kind of looking at the TS, because these are ordered by who has the most total stats. Azure is plus 10, full armored mech is plus 0. Gosler is plus 5. Full armored mech has more total stats than Pharaoh and Deity. He must be one of those like legendary fusion plus kind of guys. Okay, that makes me like him even more. I'll do the math and see what the percentage is. Usually a legendary fusion has like 95% of what the player total stats is. So for example, if your character has 100 total stats and you make a legendary fusion, the legendary fusion should have 95 total stats. And an epic is, I believe, 85, and you can boost that up significantly. Full armored mech, he's a big boy. Maybe this is why those mech arms were so freaking expensive. But there you go. So, do I want to take Pioneer out and put Gosler Croc back in is what I'm thinking. I think the answer is no. I think I need a heal team ability on this. Let's just go as is. I'm so hyped, man. I was chatting with the boys about the future of the game. There's a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe. I'm feeling good about it. And it might be released by the time that you guys are seeing this video. Whoop! Get juked. Get juked. And the boss. No, there's an SP Shrine right there. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so they have the damage reduction thing. The SP Shrine would have been great because it would have given me SP. Who would have thought? But I would have been able to also... Man, they're hitting me a lot. I would have had SP on full armored mech so that I could take out the damage reduction. But whatever, we'll get SP here and we will wrap it up. The ball, I think, does a good amount of damage, but is really squishy. And I think Alien, the one in the 4th slot, is worth taking out early. So we are going to do our attack team skill. I got my nice robo team behind me. We're looking good, fellas. We're looking good. Okay, and I told you, squishy. He's dead. Let's do an attack random skill. Okay, that's actually exactly where I wanted that to go. And then here we have an attack target skill, and we have attack random skill. I'm actually going to use my attack target to finish him. Didn't happen, it got blocked, that's okay. They got blocked because of the mutation. Looking good. I think after we get through this, I'm probably gonna run through, if I have a ticket for it, I'm gonna run through Ordeal so you guys can see a little bit of the DPS meter. Keep in mind that heals are not shown on the DPS meter, so it might not be a really good comparison. However, the DPS meter of this fight should be pretty legit because I'm manualing the skills. However, a full armored mech did have to use a reflect kill. Reflect killed himself. I told you he's a reflect tank. I did use the attack team skill to take that damage reduction thing. You guys get it. You follow it. I don't think he can do a lot of damage, but if he gets reflected, I'm very sad. Okay, he did not. This is what I talked about. So you killed all the trash instantly, whether you wanted to or not, and then there's only one enemy left. So the attack random skill is going to hit for a ton of damage. Yeah, I guess that qualifies as a ton. And then there, updates that have been announced today as I'm filming this is if there's only one enemy remaining. God, he just loves getting reflected. He's gone. There's no potions for him. If there's only one enemy left and you're using an attack target skill, it'll automatically select the guy who's left. So that's kind of nice. I kind of feel like I should keep some SP on Pioneer just in case. So right now I hit the target skill. I still have to select the enemy. That's going to be automated pretty soon. But this is a tanky boy. That is what I was worried about. That's why we kept SP on Pioneer. Holy smokes! This could be a problem, boys. And I've been rocking off these attack randoms. If that gets deflected, I'm going to die. But I think if anything I do, it all gets reflected. He's going to die anyways. And there it is. Holy smokes! Nothing he could do about it. I think Pioneer's the only one, and my character is the only one who have not used their potion. I'm going to put him in the back in case there's attack furthest, but I don't think there is. He's only got like 10% deflect. Did I already forget that the bonus was deflect? Any of these skills kill me, whether I do a basic attack or anything, so I might as well just do big hits. And then here we're going to heal again. I don't know if it's going to matter, that heal. Oh, God, I love deflect. Deflect. Deflect is what gave me hope when it was so difficult to play a tank. You know, I was on the verge, don't deflect that, on the verge of telling my friends, you know what, just use a fusion, you don't need me. But damn it, I felt like I knew that was gonna deflect. That felt bad. Pioneer, I'm gonna keep SP on Pioneer in case I need healing, and what else am I gonna do, right? Is this attack random? Let's do it. Big damage. And he's got block too. That's why we kept Pioneer's SP. I'm telling you, we're doing one thing right. This is going to be... If this is... If this video gets too long, then we'll probably not do the trials thing, but... It's okay, boys. Who would have thought I would have died to a tank? Probably a lot of you, actually. Yeah, deflect's nasty. You guys know it. He's at half. He's at half. Come on, Pioneer. Pioneer wants to steal the glory. I dig it. He wants to steal that glory. Do I use healing? I'm going to use a basic attack because if I use his other attack, I think he's going to deflect kill himself, and I think his basic attack might not kill him. Same thing here. Block. Come on. We can do this, fellas. We can do this. What are the damage percentages on this? So this is 137 to 206. This is okay, a little bit more, but not enough more. I want to keep some healing available. Oh, the healing pet. What's in your wallet? I've got a healing pet. Oh, that reflect was bad. I'm actually going to heal on that. And he got reflected too, so I guess we're even there. I'm going to heal again. And he heals. He has a heal. That's not good. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to like to use that heal too much. Basic attack. This is probably riveting. You guys are at the edges of your seat. I get it. I get it. You're just wondering if Pioneer is going to get reflected and killed. But we're making progress. We're getting there. I'm tempted to hit that autopilot button, but oh no. That shut me up quick. Just don't do the attack team skill. Keep your SP low, my enemy friend. What is his name? Insect Hole? They give him like a different name when it's on Elim, but he is the fusion. I think his name is like Bug Eye or something. God, stop doing that. For half of you, this is going to be boring. For the other half of you, you guys are on the edges of your seats. And you're loving every minute of it. Will he pass Elimination Hell Mode? Find out next time. I should have saved that SP actually as a heal, but I think we kind of got the rhythm. Strike. I did a strike. Come on, we're getting there. We're getting there. Stay with me. Come on, boys. This is worth it. We're so close. This is a, I was going to say this is one of those fights where a bounty hunter tank would have a lot of benefit there because he's getting a ton of SP. He could use really cool skills if he had a really cool weapon that had cool skills on it. Did that make any sense? Was that English? However, I've got really high defensive bonuses, and I still think that wins. So I think Bounty Hunter is going to be a more exciting playstyle, especially if they come out with really good weapons. I haven't seen any really exciting tank mythic weapons, but the combination of getting SP all the time, and it's going to be, like I said, a really fun playstyle. Even if you're autopiloting, there might be a Bounty Hunter tank build where you just drop the Urgent Recall Ultimate and you put that 1 point somewhere else, but I would probably end up keeping it because you're going to get the 50 points in that line probably anyways, and I don't know if there's anywhere that you would put that talent point. So I think getting Urgent Recall is fine for those clutch situations just like this, where you're fighting against the boss, you're down, maybe you're by yourself, or you've got maybe only one friend with you. But I'm happy. We're feeling good, fellas. We're feeling good. We've been rocking through Elim. I got a bunch of really good news about the game and stuff and things and stuff. I'm feeling good, fellas. And if I can entertain you folks and make stuff that you guys want to see, if you're stuck at home or whatnot, I appreciate it. I know that you guys appreciate it too. Let's kill these dudes, man. I'm telling you, this is what happens. I stayed the course as tank. A lot of people turned away. They're like, oh man, tanking's difficult. But this is the payoff. This is the payoff. And I'm not planning on going DPS at all. What I am doing, however, is if I get any crit chips or crit amps, I'm going to hang on to them because you never know. Maybe there's some sort of content that comes out that I just got to swap over to DPS, and I want to have that available to me. So I will, I'll have it for those kind of situations. And if I do swap DPS, what I try to do, because I know a lot of people use my character, is I try to do it late at night or at weird hours where it's going to affect the least amount of people. Because, if you run in a raid and then you think I'm a tank, but I'm wearing DPS stuff and I get two-shot. First off, some of you guys probably can't tell the difference because I get two-shot by the boss anyways. But, I'm not trying to wreck y'all's day. But look at that. Punching through the strength. I'm very tempted just to leave these battles, but it's kind of entertaining to watch. I might, yeah. We're going to wrap this video up. DPS meter might not be the best way to show off full armored mech just because he's going to do a lot of healing. It's not going to show up. But I don't think that's a downside. I don't think it is. And heads up for more full armored mech content in the future as well. You're going to see him around. He has a good amount of, he's got a good amount of total stats. So he's got more than a regular legendary. I'll calculate that a little bit. It might be 5%. It could be 10%. I don't know. We'll do the math on that. I'll figure that out. But I'm feeling good about that. I do plan to stable him. It just depends on the cost of the mech arms and mainly the availability of the mech arms. So I've got 5 now. If I get 5 more, I can make another Cerberus. I do have either I have a backup final. What is it? What is his name? Final Mech X. I got backups of him. And he's easy to make. And then the Pioneer guy, whatever his name is. Extinction, I can make him super easy. So we're just waiting on those mech arms, and then I'll plus one of them, and I'll just go from there, and he'll be amazing. You know what I should do? In the next video, I'll try to do some PvP and see how it goes. His stamina is significantly higher than the epics I've been using, and I think he is the piece of the puzzle that we've been missing for these past 2 weeks. But I'm not gonna make you guys watch this. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching these videos, and I will see you in the next one.